Throughout 2021, Indiana Jones fans eagerly followed the production of Indy 5, believing that the film was set to come out the following summer. Little did they know that the film would ultimately be delayed to 2023, but with interest in the franchise at an all-time high, the fans have still managed to make 2022 a year to remember with must-see fan projects and events in the works. Today we're going to take a look at the best such projects currently in the works or recently released. And I will put links to all of these in the description down below so you can find more. Now, without further ado, this is 2022, the year of the indie fan. Cosplay has been a cornerstone of nerddom for years now, and Indiana Jones is no exception. There are some terrific fan groups out there who sometimes get together to dress up, watch the films, and crack some whips. Here in California, we have California Jones, who, among other things, sometimes get together for the Indiana Jones Adventure Ride at Disneyland. Sister organization Colorado Jones also has a decent-sized community, and other groups can be found around the world, such as the Jones Boys Brazil. Over in France, Laurent Riviere is preparing to host an exhibition of both authentic and replica Indiana Jones costumes and accessories, while in Germany, the Adventurers Summit took place last week, featuring a gala and numerous events related to Indiana Jones, and a special guest, Belloc actor Paul Freeman. Hopefully they will be hosting another event next year. In my time with California Jones, I have met a few people who express their love for Indy through the creation of arts and crafts. Ron Phelps creates patches and pins, often celebrating the Disneyland ride and the Marvel comics of the 80s, while artist Eugene Shin makes outstanding Indiana Jones posters and artwork, including the poster for my very own Indiana Jones and James Bond 007. Another poster artist I've highlighted here in the past is Colin Wilby. He makes terrific posters using leaked elements of Indiana Jones 5. He did that all through last year, and he's also got some other great classic works. The Indiana Jones community is honestly full of incredible artists. I can't list every single person out there, but I encourage you all to explore the Facebook, Reddit, and Twitter communities for little treasures, such as this jaw-dropping Raiders of the Lost Ark skateboard from Nasira08 on Reddit. There's also Christian Guldager, who is working on a children's book illustrating the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Once it's complete, he will be releasing it one page at a time on his Instagram. There's also one of my personal favorites in terms of in-the-works fan projects, Bill Morrison's Indiana Jones and the Circle of Evil comic book. I am a massive fan of the Dark Horse Indiana Jones comic books and have long been disappointed at the lack of subsequent indie comics, so you can imagine how excited I am about this one. Bill has been posting samples all year and they look great. And if it's a classic adventure novel you're after, there's Dale Dassel's novelization of the classic point-and-click adventure Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Speaking of Fate of Atlantis, there are actually two different remakes of the aforementioned game in development right now. Fate of Atlantis Special Edition, coming from a group of fans led by Patrik Spacek, and it's some terrific, impressive work. YouTuber Stock De Ferry's Fate of Atlantis Remaster is adding on-screen talking heads. In one of his videos, he shows his process for making these, impressive work by him. And the influence of Fate of Atlantis doesn't stop with these projects. Spaniard Luis Angel Aleixandre is building a Fate of Atlantis style point-and-click adventure based on Raiders of the Lost Ark, a very exciting project. And I'd also be remiss to not mention alexandrglockflow's stunning remake of Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. The original PC and N64 game has a terrific story, but the gameplay and graphics are a bit dated, This modernization has me very excited, and it's looking really good so far. And now that brings us to some of the video projects that I wanted to highlight. I already mentioned Stock De Ferry, a terrific Spanish language Indiana Jones YouTuber. Then there's Kurt Affair, a YouTuber who publishes hilarious shorts lampooning the Man in the Hat. Another YouTuber all Indiana Jones fans should know about is Anarchy Productions. This legend is upscaling all of the young Indiana Jones films and episodes into 4K. The remasters are truly impressive. Speaking of impressive, have you guys seen Devin Supertramp's incredible crossover Uncharted vs. Tomb Raider vs. Indiana Jones? This breathtaking live-action film from the popular YouTuber pits the three most iconic adventurers of all time up against each other. This is a professional-level production and a must-see. If you're looking for more fun stuff to watch on YouTube, there's Tommy T's Raiders of the Lost Ark Roller Coaster and Eli Handleby's Indiana Jones and the Elden Ring. And last but not least, my own YouTube channel, Indiana Jones Nerd. My recent documentary, The Making of Indiana Jones 5, has been a huge hit and something I'm really proud of. It's definitely worth checking out if I do say so myself. I'm hoping to have more documentaries coming in the future. And the one big project that I am still working on, of course, Indiana Jones and James Bond 007. This fun crossover is a feature film fan edit of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and the Sean Connery James Bond films. My progress is very slow, and I am admittedly an amateur at this type of work, but I've crafted an interesting enough story that I think people will be able to enjoy, even without the effects being completed. My plan is to release the film by mid-November as a work in progress. It will be far from a completed film, but again, there's enough there that I think people will be able to enjoy it. And it's not too late, by the way, if you would like to get your name in the opening credits of Indiana Jones and James Bond 007 as associate producer by donating to our GoFundMe for artwork and assets, and of course you'll find that link down below. So, as I said before, it's an incredible time to be an Indiana Jones fan. Those of us who have grown up with Indy are now sharing our love with these incredible projects. I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope you will check out the links in the description below to find more on these exciting projects. Of course, there are probably a lot of great ones out there that I missed, so do let me know in the comments down below what other Indiana Jones fan projects are in the works right now. Are you working on anything yourself? And what do you think about the ones I shared in this video? Thank you so much for watching today, and as always, I'm signing off, wishing you all fortune and glory. Bye-bye now.